The Rhode Island Saltwater Anglers Association opened their 3-day fishing camp at home base of Rocky Point. Greg Vespi is the executive director of RISAA and thrilled the free camp for 50 kids is back after a COVID hiatus.
We are so happy to be back here at Fish Camp for 2022. After a 3-year hiatus, this has been one of the best things that we've been able to be part of this summer.
The camp opened with a ceremonial first cast, Warwick Mayor Frank Picozzi not only taking part, but also helping with some instructions.
Oh, it's fantastic. I spent a lot of my youth right in this very place with my father fishing. Appreciating the environment we live in, the resources we have. There's a lot of kids across the country never going to see a beautiful bay like this.
We had the mayor of Warwick here, we had the head of Rhode Island DEM, myself, and our president Dawn Wood was also here, and it was a neat little ceremony just to kick things off after a few years of having to let the season go by without being able to do the camp.
This is my son's sailing. You can see it has more arm room.
Then some basic safety instructions.
We've got a joint collaboration between the Rhode Island Fish and Game DEM department and the Rhode Island Saltwater Anglers. And day one is getting the kids used to some of the safety gear and some basic fishing. We've got fish that they can take a look at. We've got baits they can take a look at. So today they have to slog through a safety lecture and make sure everybody's going to be safe on the boat. And we try to hit the highlights that they can remember and hopefully be safe even when they're not part of the camp. There's these cushions. These are throwables. These are life jackets besides the life jacket you're wearing.
The kids grouped and rotating to different stations, including knot tying, basic rod and lure instruction, and the popular DEM station explaining the different species in the local waters.
It's just some basic stuff so that they can go out fishing hopefully with their families when the camp is over and their friends, and just give them like the basic building blocks to get them feeling comfortable about saltwater fishing here in Rhode Island.
And the kids then got to learn how to cast. Some work, but the practice even paid off with a few fish landed.
Marshall just caught a beautiful striped sea robin. And he's croaking.
Was that fun catching that? Or what?
Yeah, he was just like in there. I just caught him like pretty close to the shore. This is my first time catching an ocean fish. I mostly catch fish in like ponds and stuff.
This camp is completely free. It's funded as a joint venture between, the Rhode Island DEM and the Rhode Island Saltwater Anglers Association.
After a delicious lunch, more casting, and the seining nets were taken out, giving a chance to see some of the life in Narragansett Bay.
Mission is to make sure that there's people coming up behind us that have the same passion and appreciation for our environment here in the bay and the ocean in Rhode Island.
And this was just day 1 of 3.
And then tomorrow we're going to take them out on a headboat, and then the next day they go out on some private fishing boats. So it's 3 days of everything to do with fishing here in the Ocean State.
More fishing fun to come. I'm Don Coyne reporting.
Yeah.